What's good, everybody, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Dura Long channel, setting the record straight, Same Guy channel. Now, listen, we had something recently happen on Ilkan Ali's channel where he and his co-host end up going off on Just Pearly Things. If you guys don't remember Just Pearly Things, she was one of the white women that came around after Kevin Samuels passed away, and she pretty much took over the space because she was saying everything that Kevin Samuels was saying. Now, before I keep going, let me go ahead and do a mic check, make sure everything is running good, and make sure everything is sound good, everything is all good. Let me go do that right now before we even get started. I feel like my background music is actually kind of low. Anyway, so I want to get into this debate. I saw Ali and Fatty end up going off on Pearl, and I do have a condensed version that's only 20 minutes, but I think it's best to just actually go watch the whole video. I'll tag the appropriate people that way if they want to join, they can talk about it. If not, feel free to watch in the chat.
There's a lot of folks. Brother been with like 15, 17 years. Been with like 30 years. I know niggas like that.
And my parents been together for 40 or 50. What I'm asking.
So let me show you a good preview. Because shout out to the Drip Show over here rocking with me. Let me show you guys a preview because I'm going to watch the long version. But I do have, like I said, a condensed version that kind of covers the 2 or 3 hour video in 20 minutes. All right. So if you guys want to see some of the highlights of what Pearl was saying, I'll put that out here right now. And let's go ahead and begin.
You know, when you're
33% of black people have felonies.
When you're
33% of black people have felonies.
When you're
33% of black people have felonies. Half of black women have herpes. Like black people have felonies. Half of black women have herpes. Like
hey, one second.
Hold on, Pearl. I invited you, right? And I told you already that the next topic would be that black fatigue. We already addressed it. But what is the relevant part about making it about race when we're here about the relationships? Why go straight? That's twice. That's going to trigger people. And now if they start saying stuff about white people, now we're going to have a race war.
What I thought was that we were adults here and we could talk.
So you guys can see, she said most of black women have herpes, right? And she went on to a whole bunch of different shit. But shout out to Accountability TV. I'm only interested in seeing a full version. Right, I'm more than happy to drop the link if anybody want to come through. If Drip want to come up, anybody want to stream this to their channels, you definitely can. All right. I thought that it was wicked to have a white woman on stage talking about black women and black women got herpes, all the rest of this shit. I mean, this was absolutely disgusting. I can't even say on Ali and Fatty behalf. This was Pearl. This was her doing. This is what she does when she come on to YouTube, and that's why she had got demonetized the first time. These are just the facts. So let's go ahead and go to the video, man. The actual full video.
Are most relationships as solid as less than as yours?
I don't know about everybody. I can't speak for it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only man to be on my wife 28 years.
You just spoke on it from your experience.
Doing it. It just ain't advertised a lot because you see a bunch of bullshit. You see more bullshit than you do men like me that'll glorify my marriage and love my wife out loud because I got a big ass platform. You got me. A lot of men ain't got no platform. They not on TikTok and shit. The men they doing their work and standing on business. So yes, I think it's a whole lot of men that they're not on the forefront like me with this shit. But I think it's a hell of a lot more married men out here standing on business. So not even married, just committed relationships and doing the right thing by their women. All of us ain't fucked up. But
I think shout out to Rick the Ruler. I'm gonna tag him in the video as well because I like what he had to say. I like what he had to say a lot. Actually, he was actually standing on business. Let me see. Let me tag everybody in this. Give me a second. Let's go back to the video.
The average
My thing is,
Duration of a marriage is 7 years. You are an outlier.
let me finish right quick. You asked me a question. But my thing is this. My only problem is I don't think all men are fucked up, all men are bad, but I do think there's some bad apples in there. And I'm going to speak to that. That's what I speak to. I don't speak about all men, but I do speak to a certain group of men. And that's the problem. You have men coming up defending me on my platform. You got niggas saying they upstanding guys, they good fathers, they good boyfriend, they good husband. But why are you defending the men that with bad behavior that I speak to then? If you're not that type of man, now hold up, but you can't act like you don't know this though. You can't act like you don't know that every man is not moving how they supposed to move. We gotta act like y'all try to dismiss this shit.
Not bad. I'm watching the long version right now. I do have a condensed version that bought a racist shit. You just want to see that?
It's whatever you want. I'm not being picky today. Your option.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever you feel that's you know.
Well, it was other arguments that was made, and I want to see how they fully adjusted. You know, sorry, how they like adjusted to the conversation of her being racist. When it comes to the clip itself, like the one with all the racist parts, it's a cut clip, so we don't really see the conversation. We just see her being racist. Fatty and Ali go off, and she leaves. But the fact that it's 20 minutes worth of racist parts just to show you how deep the conversation was. So that's how I feel about it personally. Let's go.
Hold on. We want to talk about the bad women though. We want to talk about how women are so mean and so motherfucking angry. Yeah, they want to be able to talk about what they want to talk about. When I talk about what I'm talking about, I'm gonna put sad nigga. I'm gonna
but hold on, Big Rick, hold on.
Yeah, Big Rick. So they've been calling me a simp for years. I'm married, bro. I've been on the panels with Kevin Samuels. I've been on the panel with Tommy Sotomayor, Anton, all of them. The Manosphere is dead. Everybody know it. The Manosphere is over with. And partly because these men don't have anything to show, any results. And I'm not talking about the men that you're talking about in this video, right? This is not a diss towards Ali. I'm not dissing the untouchable niggas. But a lot of men on here that hate women, they don't go home to somebody that they love. They don't come home to a woman that they genuinely love. I think that's part of the major problem. And you end up with situations like this one, when you have a white woman who's invited by a black man, and then the first thing she do is start shitting on black men and black women. That alone should show you the dysfunction of black men right now and how delusional they are. That is why I wanted to react to the whole video. And shout out to Drip for being over here in the chat holding it down, bro.
You said you can't. The data is wrong because you ain't experienced that. But then you saying all these men is like this, so you experience these bad men. You experience all these bad men.
I know some niggas. I thought a nigga go live every other week and call the baby on home.
I'm saying no, not internet. No. You said real life. You said no. Hold on. You denounced the data because you just said you don't know that in real life. You don't experience it in real life. You telling me you experiencing all these bad men and bums in real life?
I ain't say no all. I said some. Don't put words in my mouth. I said some of these.
No, you said the data is false because you don't experience.
Nobody care about no statistics, man.
And then you'll say, hold on. And you said you listen to the women. When we talked yesterday, you said you know about these dudes is wrong because they listen to the women. You don't know.
I deal with reality.
What concise point did Ali just make?
I don't know what Ali said. I never know what he says.
Let me tell you why. Because Ali needs to slow down and articulate his thoughts. It's just that simple. Slow down, articulate your thoughts, because we don't understand what the fuck you're saying and the point you're trying to get across. I don't understand if you're saying that he is a simp. I just don't know, bro. So I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully we get some good content out of this.
I don't give a fuck about no stats.
So you know
How is it reality?
You know
anybody can type them numbers in and put that shit in the system. Y'all, you don't know who make the stats. Who's responsible for the stats?
So Rick, but that's the problem with what you're saying, right? One second, Rick, because we let you land, right? If you,
I'm gonna skip this Rick the Ruler part. I'm gonna go straight to Pearl. So Pearl come up and she debate Rick the Ruler. Racist part number one. Let's get to it.
I actually agree with him.
I don't care about stats. I don't care about this.
I actually do agree with him because stats can be made up of anything.
Exactly.
To be fair, they can't you don't know who's funding the study. So I understand where he's coming from. But if I could chime in, my experience is that most mothers are terrible. I think I've met maybe like 2 good mothers. I'd say they generally can't discipline the kids. Just, from what I've seen, they aren't.
A woman with no children, a woman who grew up in a suburban castle here in Illinois, right? I think they say her parents had a 9-bedroom house, but you only know 2 good mothers.
out of your community of white women.
Out of the community of white
Out of
women?
the community of white women, girl.
But she's not about to talk about white women. You know who she's about to talk about? Black women.
Because they allow her to.
That's right.
That's because they allow her to.
That's right.
Every time she said something about black women, I would have pulled up stats about white women.
If they allowed her, if they allowed that type of rhetoric, but they don't.
Is she talking about black women being mothers? Well, white women do more molestation of children than black women do.
It's actually a fact.
There are more white women in prison right now for actually sleeping with their students.
It's also a fact.
Like, that's why they can't get but okay. All right. I don't give white women like this my energy or time in day. Like, I would never sit down and speak to a woman like her. Yeah, but for what? There'll be no purpose.
I think it'd be no purpose too.
Yeah, it's no purpose. She's fishy, ignorant. She's not even good. She's not even good looking to look at. She's not even something to look at.
Now that's the problem with Pearl is she's unattractive.
Very.
She's pale.
Very.
She's wrong.
See through. She looked clear.
We all know that she came in rehearsing Kevin Samuels' talking points. This is nothing new.
Yeah.
If you know the Pearl history, then you know I don't got to get into it. But Pearl is one of those people that's just absolutely wrong when she's talking about, especially talking about black people. Child. Let's go.
Generally, I think they like the clout of the kids more than the kid itself. Like that's why you.
Mothers love the clout of the kid. What kind of clout have you gotten since you had? You got a magazine shoot?
It's not like I had a baby by a prince or someone in England, like a king of England or something, or I had a baby and I don't know what she's talking about.
I have no idea what she's talking about
I have no
either.
clue what she's talking about.
I don't know if they can hear you either, Misha. I'm not using the mic, I'm using the computer. We definitely have to come closer. All right, let's keep going.
See a lot of mothers put on like what they want, like in they might want the kid to be a doctor. The kid wants to be his own person and they say no, be a doctor because you know you got to make me look cool for my friends. The mothers are the ones that post their kids on Twitter.
The kid might want to just not do nothing, so the parents tell them to be a doctor, and that's a problem. Why?
I'm not arguing with a woman who don't have children. I'm not talking to no woman about raising children. When you don't raise any children, I don't even think your womb works.
Yeah.
And why would anybody want to procreate with such a pale, see-through, unattractive woman? You look like a man.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't. That's why they haven't.
I think most white men find her to be unattractive.
Yeah, they do. That's why she was over there slumming with black men.
Yeah, I think most white men don't look at Pearl and say, "Oh yeah, that's a baddie."
No, she's unattractive. But I'm not talking to no woman who ain't got no kids. I just been like, she doesn't even know what it means to be a parent.
No, she doesn't.
Like, girl, be quiet. I'm not talking to you. And then on top of that, you're speaking from no experience. And you just said you don't know anybody that's good mothers. So that lets me believe that all your knowledge of mothering comes from women that you can say you deem bad mothers. Girl, bye.
I don't think she got no friends either.
I don't think she has any female friends. I don't think so at all.
You good, babe? Yeah. I think she has no friends because if she
Yeah.
had friends, at least one of them would be a good mother, married, etc., etc. At least one of them.
No white women want to be friends with her unless it's racist white women.
I want to show you guys this clip, man. It's got to get wicked. Let me see. There we go.
Where there are pedophiles on that app, but they say, F it, let me get some clout off this kid. That would be my experience, but I could understand if you had a different one, sir. So I understand we all have our own, but I have not met very many good mothers. If we go into single mothers, I would say it's even less. So that would be my experience. The data does back up mine a little bit more than yours, but I do understand being critical of data because I've been in this industry 5 years and people can manipulate stats to say anything. So I do understand it.
Yes, ma'am.
You just manipulated everything you said, Pearl. This is why we never respected Pearl. I've only had very little contact with Pearl when all the black women was going at her, Courtney, Michelle, etc., etc. And what I tried to explain to her was this: you're white, you're privileged, and you're a businesswoman. You don't even belong in a manosphere. You have literally prioritized business over family. By their own doctrine, by their own ideology, you are the enemy. But again, it goes to show black male delusion, because these are the same black males that would uplift her every fucking day. Now where is she at? Back in her parents' room, back chilling, not paying no black people, talking shit about black people every single day. She went from, I love Kevin Samuels, to 80% of black women have herpes.
She's not liked in her own community.
Of course she's not.
She's not welcome to her own community. She's not liked in her own community. And most likely she's an embarrassment to her family.
Of course.
Of course she is.
They thought she was gonna start a podcast that was gonna make a difference.
No, and she ain't done nothing.
The only thing she did was follow a black man to hell.
She's the average white woman.
I think she's below average, actually.
Yeah, I would say that below average.
You talking about look, she definitely below average.
Yeah.
Below average.
Yeah.
Let's get to the Jas part.
I agree with that part though. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
So your mom was really good, I'm guessing. You had like a really good mother, and all the moms like around you were really good.
you know, my mom done a great job. She done an awesome job. Great job. She raised 2 boys by herself. Done a great job.
But that's the point is, most people don't, like, at this point, either it's very close to 50% of relationship that the people don't stay together, or they stay together and those 50% are relationships that are lack of sex, people are not happy, people need to pay the mortgage so they don't want to be homeless and sleep on their car so they stay together. Like, wouldn't that actually be a reflection of what we were talking today? Even Michelle Obama said, I was miserable for 10 years. Should she leave? Like that, because she said it. I was miserable. Those are the words.
Yeah.
But I don't think that when Michelle said that, when you watched the full interview, she was miserable in her relationship specifically. She was the first lady for 8 years in a row. She watched her husband stressed out every day, making crazy choices where he was going to have to delete people.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to have to commit atrocities for our country.
These are low. I wouldn't even say these is low hanging fruit. This is fruit that has fell off the tree that's been on the ground for a really long time. So they don't understand nothing. And he don't even live in our country. Why are you talking about Michelle Obama? You're not even from our country.
That's how.
Like what? Shut up.
That's how great our culture is.
What is going on in your country?
Who's the president of your country?
President of your country? We don't know. You know why we don't know? Because we don't care.
We don't give a fuck.
We don't give a damn.
Well, I was watching the interview of the president of Portugal talk about relationships and shit.
We don't care. Y'all tethers get on my nerve.
Little kids wicked.
Start calling y'all attachers because y'all just love to attach yourself to black culture and black people.
It's low key shameful.
Yeah, and Pearl is only attaching herself to black people because she can't make it in the realm of white people. She can't make it over there. She can't apply for her over there, and they don't want her over there. She's a disgrace. And she ugly.
And she's not attractive at all.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Michelle Obama left. Barack Obama, as soon as she is unhappy and she doesn't see it. Like, what do you guys think?
I would love to see an uptick in men divorcing their wives when they do this bullshit. You know, I'd say, Obama, please divorce your wife. It's time. She's got to stop.
Who gives a fuck what you think about Obama?
All right, so
this is the part where you see Jas come up, Pearl come up, and now it's time to fucking rumble. Let's go. And I see a lot of y'all watching on my wife's channel, but y'all haven't said shit. Only person that said what up though is Drip. At least say hello, my niggas. Jesus Christ.
Stop disrespecting you like this. He'll never do it, but you know.
I actually don't agree with you.
You saying if a woman give you come to you, right, and she feels some type of way, and she's no longer happy with the standard of treatment that you give her in that marriage, that she is being disrespectful, you should just tap out and leave her.
I think when it gets to the point where she's comfortable doing it publicly in front of everybody, when she really doesn't have to. Like, I mean, this is Michelle Obama. Every bill is taken care of for her, every need. What more do you want? You were married to the president of the United States. You lived in the White House. So I think when it gets to that level.
First of all,
Michelle wasn't no cashier at Walmart. Michelle wasn't a secretary or a TA or something. Michelle Obama was already very much established in her career when she met Barack Obama. What do you mean lived in the White House? Her and Obama had to foot the bill for a lot of their travel. She talked about this. They had to pay their own bills.
Regardless. For one, you don't get to talk about Michelle Obama.
At all. Shut up.
That's one. Two, more importantly than anything else, you don't get to speak. Oh, what's up, y'all? See, it's not maybe because fucking chat wasn't popping up. Hell, there you go. Doug says Jas is a demon. What's up, Doug? When she's saying that Grifter just left, she's basically saying that based off the fact that Michelle Obama has been making these public statements that she should leave. That I mean, my bad. That Obama should leave. Get the fuck on. Not fuck with Shorty no more. You know how stupid that would be on his behalf.
Yeah.
Barack Obama filed for divorce because Michelle went on a podcast saying she was miserable for 10 years.
But she's also saying, well, he did this
And they
he
got
did
past that.
And the man did this. The man is offering you all this kind of stuff, and that you should, girl, you shouldn't even be talking. Where is your man? I'm just gonna be honest. She's basically saying if a man is paying the bills and everything, then he should. Women should just fall in line. But I'm gonna say this: you don't know what Michelle pays. You don't know what Barack Obama pays.
Y'all
broke. Just assume just because it's a man and there's money, he has to be paying all of it. You don't know that relationship. People get to determine, and you don't get to talk about a relationship, and you ain't even never been married. Girl, shut up.
Why do y'all even listen to Pearl, bro?
Yeah, why is she even on here? Because we got stupid people like Ali and the other tether from Portugal.
Child.
And I don't know why Jas is on here either, talking to them either. It makes no sense to me. It's almost like she's so intelligent to the point where she's like dumb to me. I don't know.
She like talking to him.
Clearly.
I think that it would be it was definitely a waste of time.
It was. This woman is a waste of time.
I think, in my opinion, because I want to get to the spicy shit.
You can keep going.
But sometimes when I watch these shows, it's just so draining because y'all don't want to have genuine conversations. Y'all just want to, like Pearl doing race bait and then try to get clout off each other. And a lot of times that shit don't work. We got to just grow our channels organically. That's all I'm going to say. What's up, Nay?
I think, that's kind of torture for a man. I think more men deserve some peace. So, that'd be my opinion.
But y'all said it. Hold on, before she said it, y'all need to support her because early on in the show, you said if this man ain't feeling happy, if his wife isn't cooperating, she's not doing right by him, y'all told her to leave. But I'm telling you, when y'all get comfortable, you'll take the woman's side instead of acknowledging what the man is saying. It's very hard to trust a brother who will have all these women say one thing, and we know that we see what's happening out in society. When you say your experience and brothers say their experience, most of these women ain't doing right by their men, but we listen more to the women that we know that's happening than the actual brothers who are saying it, solid or not solid. The brothers who ain't solid ain't got no right to complain, right? But the brothers who are solid, they got the right to complain. And when you see these men's wives coming up in public and doing these things, Big Rick, you got to know something wrong. Michael B. Jordan wife did him a certain way. Tom Brady wife did him a certain way.
Michael B. Jordan never had a wife.
Like, what are you talking about?
Y'all niggas be Ali be triggered, bro.
Yeah, he never had a wife.
Michael B. Jordan never had a wife, dumbass.
What are you talking about? You're mad because what's her name?
Lori Harvey
said no to his proposal. She don't have to marry him.
They both was basically single.
And he's 10 years older than her. She didn't want that old man. He could have been with Snow Allegra, who wanted to get married.
And why is it always celebrity?
Like, why keep talking about these celebrities?
They ain't do Michael B. Jordan right.
Like, what are you talking about?
Bro, are you being done right? Do you got a girl at home, bro? Are you happy, bro?
According to him, he has a girlfriend of 5 years and still ain't married him. I wonder why.
Lord knows. Well, I will say this. I mean, it don't make no sense to me, bro, that if you have a good woman at home, as I do, why are you online complaining about what happened to Michael fucking B. Jordan? You think Michael B. Jordan give a fuck about what happened to you?
No.
Of course he don't, bro. It sound goofy, bro. Jesus Christ. Tom Brady. I'm so tired of y'all dick sucking Tom Brady. Oh my fucking God.
They love sliding their tongue around the tip of that penis. They just love sliding their tongue around the tip and putting their tongue in a little slit in the middle of the penis. They just love it. Every time.
Let's talk about Tom Brady for a second, guys. Tom Brady was already a Super Bowl champion. When his wife told him, hey, bro, I need you here
with these kids
raising this family.
Right.
To which he obliged.
Okay.
And he retired.
And then he went back.
Then he went right back to the game.
So she did what she said she was gonna do.
And she kept her word. And she divorced
him. That's it.
I mean, what the fuck do you want her to say, bro? Y'all think that women are just to be used
and abused.
Oh, she gonna just stay home all day with the kids anyway, my nigga. We good. But bro, all of her bills are being taken care of. All of this, man, you sound like more of a bitch than she do. Bro, listen. She wanted to be loved on, my nigga. Can't you understand that? She wanted the kids to be raised around their fathers too, my nigga. Can't you understand that?
As much as y'all say kids should have 2-parent households. This is why I know they don't care about the kids. They don't care about the kids because they always be about 2-parent household, 2-parent household. Children need both parents. And she was trying to get them to come to the house to be with the kids, both parents. Y'all don't care. So that's why I believe these men. We love the kids. No, y'all don't. Males don't care about these children. Males only care about conquering, taking over, and having women do what they say with no objection.
It made no fucking sense.
Yeah, they don't care about these. They don't care about the children at all.
Let's go back to that video, man. This shit's crazy. Shout out to Pearl.
Wait, Johnny Depp wife did him so way. He's also
Michael B. Jordan had it right.
He's also relationships too, Jas. Being honest, okay.
What she say? What did Michelle Obama say that was
Just because they was in a relationship, Ali, don't mean that he was owed fucking submission for the rest of his life. She said no. They weren't happy. That's the end of the story, bro.
And they both moved on.
What the fuck is the problem? She did Tom Brady wrong. If Tom Brady can't get a good wife to do it, we all doomed.
Tom Brady is fine. He's nice looking. He has money. He'll get another white woman. He's fine.
He don't want another wife. He could have been had a wife.
Another wife. Right.
He could have had a wife the next fucking day.
He could have.
Tom fucking Brady.
Exactly. A lot of white women find him very attractive.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have been just fine.
He's fine now. He
Tom
got
Brady not online.
And y'all didn't want that. That was another white woman. Y'all was mad about that.
Tom Brady not online crying about women, cuz I think it's pathetic.
She wasn't happy. She wasn't happy with that man for 10. She wasn't happy with him for 10 years.
And they still together, Ali.
What's your point?
She wasn't happy, but she still made sure she did her fucking job.
And she's still there.
And she's still there.
Even after the children are grown and on their own.
What's your point?
Yeah, what's your point?
Was she supposed to be happy 24/7? 365?
7 days a week, 365, walking around with a smile on her face. Oh, I know what you want. You want her to be a robot. Human women are not robots. If that's the case, go get a robot. We're not robots. She's not an appliance.
Smile, bitch. Damn, bro, they was running the fucking world right now. They was literally.
You know how stressful that is?
Yeah.
To run the world. No, you have no clue. I don't have no clue. But I can imagine how stressful that would be.
People talking shit about your family.
Dealing with racism while you're in the...
Threatening your husband. All right.
That's our truth, though. You want to lie?
You know what I'm saying? How you just did? So if I came out and said my woman didn't make me happy for 10 years, that's not disrespecting my household?
How is that disrespecting your household? Are you saying, babe, if you come out and say that Daryl didn't make me happy for 10 years, is that disrespecting the household?
No.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know what he's talking about. I really like tune out when he speaks.
That Turkish brain, man.
Yeah, it just don't make any sense to me.
Likewise. Let's continue.
Rick, you have to agree with
and
Ali.
that's why
Man, hey, Rick, no, one second, Ali. Hey, Rick, have you ever been sad with your woman, feel disrespectful with your woman, feel disrespected?
Yeah, I felt disrespected plenty of time, but I let her know though.
But did you come to the internet and you said,
I don't just sit in. I'm not one of them men that gonna sit there and not speak on how you making me feel. See, a lot of men, they'll go tell everybody else that they got a problem with their wife. They'll go tell yes, they do. Yes,
and what about you?
Go ahead all you want. Yes,
but what about you? Do you do it?
Can I finish right quick, bro?
Absolutely.
What we do, we'll run to everybody but her. Then before she know this is a problem, goddamn it done blew up in her motherfucking face. You'll go tell your mama about your marriage, you're not being happy with her. You'll go tell your partner that you weren't happy with that woman. You'll tell your brother that you weren't happy. I don't say the shit.
Well, have you heard of the principle of
Shut the fuck up, Pearl. What Rick the Ruler is saying is completely true. I mean, I meant to tag him in the video. What he's saying is completely true. A lot of men, especially in situations where they feel like they can't talk to their wives, they just talk to everybody else. That's why I tell my wife, man, you tripping. I feel like if I can't come talk to you, what the fuck is we doing? What the fuck is we doing? Out of everybody in the world, if she can't come to me and she gotta go talk to everybody else, and I gotta talk to everybody else, it's never gonna work. Let's keep going though.
Diminishing returns. Have you heard of that? Do you know what that is? It's essentially when you put so much into something and you realize you're going to get nothing out of it, just, to paraphrase. So a lot of guys, they know she's not going to listen, so why waste their breath? I say hand her the divorce papers, that's my opinion. I think I'd love to see an increase, especially boomer men. A lot of
fucking promoting divorce is crazy. A lot of women is not going to listen. That's why they know. I just say hand the divorce paper. That's what I say.
Right.
Meanwhile, her parents are still married. They've been married for fucking, I think, 30 years now, Pearl? Right? The Davis family, that's how y'all built that big ass house here in Illinois. Because your parents are still married, still benefiting off marriage, right? Meanwhile, you're online consistently promoting divorce. Just because the woman, quote unquote, allegedly don't listen. Child. Pops at his finest. It's almost like what I found out about Andrew Wilson, babe. I found out that Andrew Wilson's wife got 2 or 3 baby daddies and she was divorced twice. Meanwhile, he promotes traditionalism. Child.
They all are liars.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of them. That's why we talking about people. I don't know if people be listening to them. They're all liars.
They straight fucking lie 24/7.
They're all liars.
Let's keep going.
boomer men are trapped in these terrible marriages. I'd love to see an increase.
So they need to stop telling women, okay, if it's the case, then we need to stop telling women you just leaving that man because you want to have you. They should just get the fuck out of there too. The minute that she feel disrespectful,
I totally agree.
The minute you feel like your money done decrease, you don't make the same amount of money, your stomach done got a little fat, and your back big, she should just leave your motherfucking ass too and give you the boys.
Yeah, what I would say is women, your happiness is your own problem. So if she's in a place where she's blaming him for her unhappiness, I would say that she should leave because she's probably torturing him.
Nah, you said part of it, right? Yeah, she is responsible for all happy, but you as a man, as being a married man, I contribute to that based off the standard treatment that I'm giving my woman though. So I hold a part. I hold a part of that shit, whether I like it or not, because I signed up to be married.
What do you mean contributing?
He keeping 100. I can say that my wife is responsible for her own happiness, but if I'm going upside her fucking head, I'm probably contributing to her trauma. If I'm consistently calling her out of her name, probably making her feel less than. If I'm consistently saying, you know what, I don't want to pay bills this month, you got everything.
Bro, why don't you just go be a man?
Can't do that because women don't find her attractive.
It seems like that's what she wants. Like she wants to be. It's almost like you're upset that you were born a woman. To me, she's self-hating. She hates herself. She hates being a woman. She really does.
Why you say that though?
Because there's no way you can spew out all of this, knowing how much knowledge there is out here about relationships and family and men and women, and then from your own parents' marriage, I conclude that you want to be a man. You're upset that you were born a female. So go and change yourself and go be a man. And then that way you can do some of those traits that you said that they have rights to.
I feel like she just like making money off niggas. That's
I feel she's over here using every black person up here.
Oh, of course.
And that's how I'm gonna say it. Every black person up here.
Of course.
I would never sit down and talk to such a despicable bottom, some type of scum of a human being. This woman is trash.
It's a waste of time talking.
Yeah, it's a waste of time. This woman is trash. She can't make it in her community amongst white people. So what does she do? She comes to the next best place, which is talking to black men, and the black men allow white women to come in all the time.
And started to race bait
Mhm.
y'all. Child.
Is that like cheating? Like if you cheat on her?
What I'm saying is, I contribute to her happiness based off the standard of treatment that I'm getting. If I'm dogging my woman out, staying out all night, fucking on other women, talking to her mentally abused,
Cheating.
that contributes, that takes away from the happiness that she had within herself. So I'm responsible for that shit. That's what.
Hey, Rick, can I ask a question?
What's up?
If I
I like how y'all didn't address the truth that he just said and how men contribute to women's happiness or their unhappiness. But again, y'all don't have wives. Some of you niggas don't have no girlfriends, nothing. You ain't going steady with nobody. You just online complaining to other men and y'all rejoicing being bandits. I don't know, man.
the woman and I went to all my friends and I was talking about our personal issues, do you think that will be disrespectful?
Nah, I don't. I definitely don't. Nah,
So if I go to Ali and I say, hey, she's doing me this,
I'm gonna tell you why, because that don't speak volumes to that woman. That speaks volumes to you as a man. Because why your woman feel comfortable to go talk to somebody other than you about what's going on? Hold on, let me talk.
No, I did it, not her. No, you missed the point. You missed it. I did that.
Let me answer how I took it in. Then you can just tell me.
No. You know what was the question?
You just said if your woman go talk to another.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. Let me rephrase it. Let me repeat it.
Go ahead.
I go to my friends. I go to the barber shop. Man, that woman, she respects me. Man, that woman does me this. That woman does me that. And I go to Ali, and then I go to Pearl, and then I go to Melanie, and I go to Jas. I go to the gym. I go to jiu-jitsu class. Like I'm telling my problems, my internal problems of the relationship, how I feel about that woman to the external world. Do you think that's disrespectful to that woman?
There's no way that you actually think that is disrespectful because you participate in the Manosphere. When we first met Ali, and I'm not gonna show the video now, but as you guys know, I have the video. I just don't have no beef with you guys, right? So when we first met Ali, he was on Fight Club talking about his baby mama and how they made a pact that if within the 3 years of them having unprotected sex, right, that she might get pregnant in that situation, that she would get rid of it, right? That was the pact that was made, according to Ali. As many of you know, that nigga's a father now, right? So she broke the pact, according to bro. I still remember, and I got it on video to this day. Auntie J said, "But did you wear a condom?" Well, no, Auntie J. Well, that's how she got pregnant. It's just that simple, right? Ali said, "No, she got pregnant because she wanted to trap me." So listen, by Fatty's own omission. Let me get to my concise point. My concise point is by Fatty's own omission. If he genuinely believes that, then he believes that Ali disrespected his relationship when he came to Fight Club to tell Angry Man about his relationship and the rest of the 700 people who was watching. And again, we had to look at these gentlemen and call it the hypocrisy. That's all. I'm just saying. And of course, like I said, I have the video. I'm not going to play the video because I'm not, I'm so much more mature now. I have no problem with these guys. But I will to the truth if they force me to. Let's go.
We got to pick what we want. Do y'all want men to keep it in? Or y'all want men to get the shit out?
I'm asking your opinion. Do you think that's disrespect to that woman?
I don't think it's disrespect. No, hell no, it ain't. But make sure you have the conversation with her though as well. Make sure she know how you feel, not just your brother and your mama. To make sure you don't talk to her too.
Wait, so you do that?
No, that.
No, 1 second. Now you do that?
I don't know. I ain't got no problem. I don't talk to nobody about my man, but I'm telling you as a man, if you do that,
So
shit,
why don't you do it then?
make sure, because it ain't nobody business.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Portugal got you on that one, bro. The fuck you talking about, bro?
No, he didn't get him on anything. That's just his way of how he handled his relationship. That's why he said, I don't think it's disrespectful, but I'm not doing that for my relationship. That's all he's saying. He's not putting his stipulations of how he runs his marriage on anybody else's marriage. You didn't get him. You didn't trick him.
You don't feel like he's giving advice that he don't take?
No, I really don't. It's the same thing. If y'all want to run around and talk about y'all families and everything, that's y'all business. I personally don't do it. I'm not gonna stop anybody from doing that. Personally, me, if you run around telling everybody your business and anybody is disrespectful to you, it speaks a lot about you as a man or a woman.
Yeah.
I don't think this is gender based to me. Why are you running around telling everybody your business?
Shit gossipy as
yeah,
fuck.
it's gossipy as hell. It's petty. It's gossip. It's creating drama.
So do you feel that way about Michelle Obama
No.
in an interview?
No.
See, and that's what they would say is hypocrisy too.
No.
Right, because the idea would be, well, if you feel like you shouldn't be out talking, then why is people not holding Michelle Obama accountable for saying that she was?
How we gonna hold? How you?
We can't.
You don't exactly. You don't get to hold people accountable for what they want to say about and how they run their marriages. Like,
exactly.
That's all I have to say. I personally wouldn't go around telling 39 or 40 people or every person I run into about problems with my husband. Now, do I talk to one or two of my friends? Yeah, that's fine. That's normal. But we're talking about you telling everybody. What's wrong with you? Man or woman. To me, this is not gender based.
No, it's not. At least it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it, y'all. Shout out to my wife for watching.
That was the point with Michelle Obama. It was nobody's business. That's the point.
That's what I choose to do.
But that's the point with Michelle Obama. There's nobody's business. If she
to do is what you choose to do. I choose not to talk to nobody but my wife, because that's who I'm married to. I'm not.
That's exactly what I just said. He said, I don't find it disrespectful. But if that's what you choose to do, and that's how you operate your marriage, that's on you. Suffer the consequences within your marriage, man or woman. But personally, me, is what he said. I choose to talk to my wife first. I know there are some things that I may do that can contribute to her being unhappy, which in turn would make me unhappy. So I'd rather keep this amongst me and my wife. He didn't say anything wrong. This is not a gotcha moment.
It's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, that's all that is.
I agree now.
Yeah.
I agree now.
I'm married to my mama, so I don't bring it to my mama. Talk to my wife.
Let me ask you a question, Big Rick. See if you're consistent, because something ain't sounding right. Why would a man be afraid to tell his woman?
What you mean?
Why you saying the narrative right now that men don't tell their women, they go tell other people? Why
they don't.
I'm asking you, why would a man not tell his woman?
Because they don't want to hear the right respond. They come behind the shit. They don't want to. They feel like she won't listen.
Come on, Rick, come on, Rick.
So stupid. Oh my God. Why do anybody else go confirm their? Why would anybody go confirm their biases and how they feel? Why are men going out to talk to instead of talking to their woman? Why? Because guess what the fella's gonna say? You right? She wrong? She shouldn't have did that. They're gonna confirm your feelings. They're gonna confirm you.
They're not gonna actually.
They're not gonna actually say, wait, what's the problem, bro? They're not gonna do that. This is not a gotcha moment.
Yeah, I actually agree. At first, I was like, they might be onto something. But
and you think he's asking a deep question? You're not asking a deep question. Why aren't you going to the source of the problem? Oh, because the source of the problem is going to give you pushback, right? She's going to say, no, you do this, you do this. I did this, you did. It's going to be conflict, but you're going to go to your fellas because they're going to confirm you. Your fellas going to say, yeah, you right. She was wrong. She shouldn't be treating you like that. You a man. You deserve this respect. And they're going to make you feel good. You know what else? They're going to validate you. Yeah. They're going to validate your feelings. And it's no different when women go to their girls. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is the same thing.
I hate talking to people that don't even want to be logical, don't even want to make any type of sense. Like,
it's frustrating.
That's why, yeah, it's so frustrating. And that's why I would never sit down and talk to any of these people. Never.
Not again.
No, never. I would never talk to any.
Oh, hey, Jas. Welcome to the show.
I would never talk to any of these people.
All right, let's see. I'm watching the long version, Jas. I do got a condensed version, but I feel like the long version is best for now.
That's the point, right?
No, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is, though, that should be a discussion that you have. Most men don't like uncomfortable conversations, so they don't talk to them.
So walk it down, fam. No, walk it down. He already know he about to get an uncomfortable conversation. What happens after that, fam? Does she go, you know what? I'm tired of this being uncomfortable. I'm gonna do exactly what you want now, or she gonna double down on the uncomfortable?
So Ali, I'm so confused here. So what's the point? Because every time you say something back to him or give him a response to something, he always finds something else and something else and something else and something else and something else. No wonder that girl don't want to be with you. You're fucking crazy. You're delusional. You're like a hamster in your head. It goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, and it goes nowhere. You will make a woman literally crazy.
Yeah.
He will make a woman crazy.
The logic
It don't make any sense at all. So you're saying that, well, so basically you're saying that since the uncomfortable conversation is going to exude, then that's why they're going to their friends. Okay, it's fine. I'll give it to you. What else is the point? What is the point? Because if he's going to say this, and then you're going to say, well, no, it's because we don't want to have uncomfortable conversations. Then don't be in a relationship. Then be by yourself or go date a man.
Saying you don't want to have uncomfortable conversations.
It's crazy to me.
As an adult, it's crazy because in every realm of my life, I have uncomfortable conversations. From my, with my bosses, et cetera, me and you, with my children. It don't matter who. We have uncomfortable conversations. That's just what it is. Jas asked this, man. She said, y'all think I should address this shit tonight or tomorrow? I'm going live either way. I'm fed the F up.
Oh, no, you should address this shit when it first happened.
Yeah, I think definitely address it as soon as possible.
And by yourself.
Definitely alone.
By yourself. You don't need any help. And I would deep dive into all shit white women and pull up so much shit about white women.
I would invite people like Public Offender. What's the little what's the fat guy with the dreadlocks?
Oh, Eggs and Grits guy?
Yeah, the Eggs and Grits.
I can't think of his name.
Definitely get him on.
Can't think of his name. No, I would pull up so much shit about white women. There's no way that a white woman can drag me. The reason why I say there's so much diabolical shit that white women have done throughout history. We literally have names for them, Karens and Susans. Like, it ain't no way, especially not no ugly, unattractive. Ain't got a man. I don't know if her womb works. Ain't even accepted in her own community, which is what absolutely.
And she had a fat ass black man.
Right.
And he didn't even
want her.
Child.
Oyster.
Yes, Jas. I think you should address it tonight. Fear says, so the only resolution is to do what you want. No possibility that you're being unreasonable. Some people is like that, Fear. Some people just do what the fuck they want. They don't believe in, the possibility that they may be wrong. That's a dangerous thing. Ali's one of those people. But the show not about him today. But I'm glad y'all addressing how narcissistic he can be. And it's crazy. Ali would never admit it. I was at his very first show. You know what the topic was? Me and Lucky. You know what? No point of rehashing the past.
Depending on the situation, depending on the woman. Everybody different. You can't put all women in the same box, bro. Every woman don't react the same way.
I didn't say that all. You just said you put all men. Look what you're doing. You won't put all women in the box, but you just put all men in the box and say they're afraid to tell their women something. Hold
on one second. You gotta be the word matter. I ain't said nothing all. I said some men. So
I didn't say all. You did that. You started this. You did. You said men. You didn't say most men.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't never said no.
Is it half a man?
Every day I don't never say nothing all because nothing is always absolute across the board. I never say all. I say some.
So what percent of men?
I don't know. I don't care about the percent. I just know some niggas do it.
How can you say some then?
I don't care about the percentage because I know niggas that do it.
Is that logic?
I know niggas that do the shit. I know niggas that done the shit. That's how. I get what we have. You put numbers, nigga. I don't go.
You don't give a fuck about the numbers. A lot of y'all do it. That's why y'all come up to the Manosphere dead. The Manosphere dead. I was watching Bruiser's show. He brought the lead attorney on. He was like, the Manosphere used to be so dope. Anyway, a lot of y'all losers, bro. A lot of y'all don't get women. A lot of y'all really just hate women. And instead of listening to a man that's been married for a long time, that's actually happy in his relationship, and you don't have to listen to everybody, but he's giving you solid advice. Why do y'all think y'all can't go to y'all woman? I'm not going to be with my wife if I can't talk to her. That's a waste of my time, B.
It's because they only see women as pussy hoes.
And they think that women are inferior.
Yeah.
Damn, Nietzsche. That ass was in the camera. Oh, that's always cheeks. All right, let's keep going.
Fuck about no number. We different. That's what we different. I don't give a fuck about no number. I don't care about it's my nigga. You can't make me care about this shit. I don't give a fuck about no numbers.
Hey, shout out to Rick. We love you over here.
I love you, Rick. You know I love you.
I'm not keeping the game. You my nigga, but I'm just you do it.
Rick, that don't make sense. Rick, that don't make sense, fam. You in the business. You know how I know you. You know how I know you being disingenuous.
Yeah,
How you know you see your background right there with the movie theater. You care about numbers.
Shout out to Nate. He watching on Instagram. We live on YouTube. Nate, tap in.
You gotta make sure them you matter. Numbers matter to you.
That ain't
think about numbers. Make sure
I
you gotta.
definitely care about money, but I'm saying when it comes to relationships and shit like care about that shit.
You a numbers
At the end of the day, a lot of like
We're gonna have to skip Ali and
We
Rick.
definitely need that China rule over here. We need that China law over here. We really do.
Nobody without a certain degree,
They put that in place in China. If they catch you, they're pulling you off the air and they fine you. Yeah, we really need that. Stop giving males microphones. I'm so tired of it.
That shit's hilarious, man. Now I'm skipping the parts where Pearl is not in here. I don't really care about the debate. I want to get back to where it's Pearl and black women. That's it. Let's go.
So you're tone policing him.
So she was mean to
Let me go back. All right.
steady things that they always do. Take off the trash, fix the car, fix the seal, and if something breaks, like all these things, like y'all never said, hey, you changed the tire the last 3 times. It's my turn. It's not my turn. And now it's with modern tools, even a woman can change the tire. But you know that job is always expected for a man because there's a man job. So if a man
Is he thinking that men are doing men jobs every day, all day?
He thinks that the man that's in the house about changing tires, fixing the car, putting up door. This is not the 1800s, bro. What are you talking about?
Niggas think I'm outside cleaning the gutter.
This is not the 1800s. It's not the 1700s where we didn't have everything now is automatic. So men take their cars to be fixed. Men call people to clean the gutters. Like, what are you talking about?
Lord have mercy. Men are literally calling other men and say, hey, come fix my car,
Can you
bro.
come fix my car? Can you change my oil? Can you change my tires? Like, what are you talking about?
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Fucking degenerates.
works extremely hard, and you know this man is working outside, fixing things with his hands and all that. And you know usually that washing the dishes is probably like a 5-10 minute type of task that usually the person that has more of a soft life does. If I have to pick and choose and do these little things, you definitely have to make sure that you're not going to nitpick me and you are going to take the trash here and there because you have 2 answers like me. So we both of it. Anybody wants to say something about
Let
this?
me explain what I mean. It's not the act of doing the trash. It is the communication. Hey, babe, can you take the trash out? Or he was supposed to, and then I got home, and then it's not, and then
I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100. Let me go for a screen 1 second. I'm about to be 40 soon. Most of the people on this panel are either 40 or about to be 40. I don't want to hear about taking trash out no more.
me either.
I don't want to hear about dishes no more.
I don't hear about no sweeping.
I don't want to hear about mopping.
I don't hear about no mopping, no cleaning baseboards, no making food. I don't want to hear about none of that.
We don't want to hear about none of that.
We don't care.
If y'all don't understand how to have balance in your household, then that's your problem. All right, this is not towards Jas. This is the men, because I know the men brought up this. Guys, if she loves you, if you treat her well, she might just make you a sandwich.
Right.
She might just clean up after your mess. She might wash your clothes. You might not have to force her at all, bro.
Daryl doesn't force me to wash clothes. I wash the clothes anyway. I wash all his clothes. I fold all his clothes.
I haven't washed clothes
Can't wash clothes
in about a year, bro.
Yeah, I do that.
I literally don't know where to find detergent and shit in the house, bro.
That's my job.
Remember one time I washed shit? I bleached all the fucking clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not being forced or anything. It's just that I do laundry. I like the laundry done a certain way. I like to use so many caps of laundry detergent, fabric softener. I have the other little color stuff that I put in there. So many like the fabric beat. It's just the way I like the laundry being done.
You pour into me, I pour into you.
Yeah.
And we just do it in different ways.
Yeah.
Right? And let's say if we go to the Chubby Cattle, it might be $300. One day I might spend it. One day you might spend it.
Yeah, it's not a. It's not
That's
a big
just
deal.
what
Yeah,
it is.
It's not a big deal at all.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever gets to their car first, we gonna swipe.
I gave my husband $2,000 the other day.
Yeah, my wife basically bought my Sony camera.
I gave him $2,000 the other day. It was not a big deal.
She did give me $2,000.
But he also bought me a truck, and then he also bought me a computer.
And I spent $10,000.
Exactly. So I don't know. These people
And I
are weird.
on a monthly. How much do I spend on a monthly average?
It's about 7 to 10.
It's about.
It's been a lot. Yeah.
It's about 7 to 10 every
Yeah,
month.
like 7 to 10
Yeah.
ranges. Like we. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
weird. I don't want to hear no more about housework. I don't want to hear nothing about the house. Inside the house, outside the house. I don't want to hear nothing.
can you treat this woman right?
That's it.
Can you love on her? Can you make her feel special? Can you make her feel like you give a fuck about her? If not, you low key wasting her time and your own time. That's
Women
just
do
the
things
fact.
for men that they like. Men do things for women.
Women
that
do
they like.
things for men that they love.
And like.
I agree. But if they love you, they'll do anything for you.
Oh, yeah,
It's the same thing for a man. A man will do anything for a woman that he loves.
Yeah.
It has to be reciprocal.
Yeah.
It has to be reciprocal. All right.
No one likes being used and taken from and not being poured into. No.
Let's get to it.
That's like, can you take it out? And he says, "Nah, I ain't doing it."
He says you do it. No, he says you do it. He's not mean. He's just saying you do it.
To me, that's just mean. Why?
So you're policing him.
So she was mean to him, right? So she was mean to him, right?
Why is that even a thing? Like, why?
If that's the case, she was mean to him. He came home. He has a harsher job. She said, "Can you do the dishes?"
That's weird.
Why do we want?
One second, Rick, because I want to read for the ladies and then you got it. Melanie and Pearl, what do you guys think about this situation? Is the same situation? Like, should the woman be expected to do the dishes since she has the softer job, or is the man 12 to if?
Pearl ain't got no man to serve. So why are we even asking her?
That's what I'm saying.
She ain't got no man to serve or to be submissive to.
Oh my fucking God.
And I'm so tired of the hypotheticals. I can't sit down with people like
Am I
this.
supposed to?
I can't.
Imagine if I told you, yeah, we're gonna get married, but I expect you to wash dishes. Why? Because you're the woman.
I'm gonna marry.
That shit's goofy.
Goofy. It's stupid. It's dumb. It don't even make any sense. And I'm not starting off in a relationship with gender bias or gender based. Absolutely not. I would not participate in a relationship like that at all.
No, it's
especially when I
time.
have freedoms and rights. Absolutely not.
It's a waste of time. What's up, Nay? All right, let's keep going. To Nay and Mike together.
If that's the
Chores are gender specific.
I'll let Melanie go first, and then I'll go.
I'm not long-winded. So for me, I would think that it is the woman's responsibility in this scenario to do the dishes. I think I think it's wrong to have any other outcome. He has a strenuous job. Only one person in this situation.
You think it's wrong for there to be any other outcome? So listen. It's completely impossible for this man to wash his own dishes.
What was he doing before he got a woman?
How did his dishes get washed before?
I'm just curious. Yeah, what was he doing before?
The fuck?
What is wrong with y'all?
So they really take this little subservient role for a woman.
They're taking it to the next level, man. Taking it to the next fucking level. All right, now you have microphone issues. Let's keep going.
Is looked down upon at any point if they were no longer the provider. So we don't provide men with the same lineage that we get. So for me, you can't expect the same. You can't expect for him to feel like he's doing the more strenuous work and to be equal to you, somebody that's being at home or like a pampered princess at work. He shouldn't even be coming home to dishes, as far as I'm concerned.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did she say come home to dishes? If that motherfucker make them, he gonna wash them.
I guarantee you.
I'm saying, last time I checked, I ain't nobody goddamn maid. I ain't getting paid to be your maid, nigga.
Everything that these males are asking for, someone can literally be paid to do this job. Everything. This is what I'm talking about. These males y'all always want to benefit from free labor. No. You have to pay a housekeeper.
Yeah.
What was he doing before?
Being a fucking bum.
That's what I'm saying. He must have been a bum, living in dirt and dust and eating off dirty dishes.
Being a complete fucking bum.
Like, what was he doing before? Washing dishes.
And even in that statement, she didn't say anything about him pleasing her.
At all. It's all about him. I'm not about to be subservient to no man, to somebody raggedy ass son.
Child.
I wish, you know what I wish? I wish all these women like her make a website. Make a website. So for all women that feel like it's a woman's job to do dishes, make a website, load y'all pictures up, and let the guys flood the website who want y'all. Because last I checked, men don't like pick-me's. They don't. They use y'all and they abuse y'all.
They had sex with pick-me's.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
But they're not worried about pleasing pick-me's. They're not.
Not at all. Jas says chores are not gender specific,
They're not.
and some people can outsource house cleaning to chefs. House cleaning and chefs.
Yeah.
So how does a woman be a woman to a man if she has a maid to wash the dishes? Yeah, I guess that's interesting. By still just being a woman, fucking her husband, going out and then doing all, I mean, that's like if we had a maid here, we'd be out all the fucking time. Imagine we had a babysitter here. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Nothing to stop us. We be doing all kind of shit.
And doing dishes doesn't make you a woman. And doing dishes doesn't make you a man. Fixing the yard doesn't make you a man. And the thing about it, people killing me tomorrow. You go to work every day or whatever like that. Yeah, but when you clock out, you clock out. Dishes are always in the damn sink.
Most of these men are married or with a woman who is also working also.
They don't do dishes. And she don't do dishes. I guarantee you that. That's not
a lot of us have dishwashers. If you don't have a dishwasher today, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, yeah, we have a dishwasher downstairs. I don't do dishes. And I don't cook.
I mean, this is literally 2000.
Yeah.
I mean, we're basically going into 2026. And niggas is still talking about washing dishes like we don't have machines.
I know.
That automatically wash your dishes.
All I gotta do is load them in there. That's it.
Put a little tab in there.
Press the button and press go. It'll go.
Samsung make one. Panasonic make one. GE make one. They all make one. You can get them at Best Buy now.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, to ask your wife to be a slave, that's like not using a washing machine and saying, well, she got to use a fucking mop and a bucket to wash the dishes, and wash the clothes and hang shit outside and squeeze it.
Clothespins and everything.
Why she got to be a slave for you, bro? It's shit goofy. Go back to the video, man, because I got the condensed version. As you see, this part is long, but it is what it is.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, I agree. 90% of female jobs are non-essential, meaning that if we stop doing them tomorrow, the economy would be fine. Where 90% of where men do 90% of the essential jobs in the economy. So generally women have a lot easier.
Now we got a fact check.
What are female jobs? Like, I
exactly.
just don't understand this.
The
like,
fuck is she talking
about? What are female jobs? What are men jobs? Usually it's not female job or man job. It says this field may be heavily dominated maybe by women or men. It doesn't mean that men or women can't enter either field.
I'm going to Gemini check him. Hey, Gemini, can you give me a list of the top fields that women work in the United States of America?
The education and health services industry employs the highest number of women in the U.S., including roles like registered nurses, elementary and middle school teachers, and medical and health services managers.
Hey, Gemini, if I removed all of the registered nurses, elementary and middle school teachers, and medical and health service managers out of our system, would it have a great impact or no impact at all?
It would have a great and immediate catastrophic impact on the U.S. system, causing crises in healthcare and education.
Are you kidding me?
Healthcare, removing registered nurses and medical and health services managers would collapse patient care, lead to immediate hospital closures, dangerously increase patient mortality rates, and stop the organization and administration of the entire healthcare system. Education, removing elementary and middle school teachers would shutter public schools, leave millions of young children unsupervised and uneducated, and cause a swift and permanent decline in the nation's human capital and future workforce.
So when you get online and you say stupid shit like this, it just makes me know that you literally are over here pandering to men.
Yes.
There's no other reason to say that. even if we didn't even look up those jobs, we can point back to something as recent as COVID, when their children weren't in school.
Yeah.
And everybody was in an uproar across the country because they were upset that the children weren't in school. But she wouldn't know that because she don't have children. Her womb may not work.
Yeah, Jas says, I'm saying they are equating being a woman to washing dishes. LOL. That's why I'm like, what if we have a maid? Am I no longer a woman? That's just dumb. Exactly.
It's stupid. Think about it. Did princesses do laundry? No, they didn't. Did
Fuck
princesses be in the kitchen cooking in Queens? No, they didn't. And not even princess. I can't even think about it. What about well privileged to do? Girl, did you wash dishes growing up? Fuck no, you didn't. I know you didn't.
We're living in a fucking castle.
Exactly. Did your mother do dishes? I guarantee you she didn't. This is nothing but a pander to men. And you males are so stupid and dumb that y'all believe this ridiculous ideology. And that's why a lot of y'all is lonely. And you know what? Honestly, y'all not lonely enough. Ladies, continue to get that birth rate down. Instead of it being 1.5, no children. Let's get the birth rate down to 0.0. No new humans. These males are not lonely enough.
I agree.
And let her have babies. Let her populate. Because she ain't done her job as a woman. She ain't got no kids. She has failed as a woman.
Let's go.
Jobs than men. And I don't think the dishes is that big of a deal. I don't know why we're complaining about it. Like, I mean, you know what's crazy? Men have invented so much stuff to make all the housework easier. Like they've invented dishwashers, they've invented Roombas, they've invented all this stuff that makes everything easier. And yet we still find a way to complain, which leads me to conclude that.
Why don't they use it then? If it makes everything easier, then why don't they use it?
That's the truth.
Like, because housework is hard, it's exhausting, and it's a continuous thing to be done all day, every single day. You don't go to work every day. When you get sick, you stay home. The house needs to be clean every day. The dishes need to be done every day. And I don't want to hear shit about no outside the house. You're not out there mowing the lawn every day. The oil doesn't need to be changed on the car every day. The tires get changed, every 2 years or some shit? Like, I don't want to hear that. This is ridiculous. Housework needs to be done every day.
Most of the men don't use those appliances that Pearl was elaborating to because they can't afford them. That's just the facts. Unless they
was like $300.
Unless they move into a house that already has it. Most of these niggas are broke. They can't afford it. I'm just telling y'all the truth right here, right now. If that was the case, laundromats would be out of business.
And they're not.
I can see my time.
We are never happy. And my last point is that if you're the type of person that's going to keep score of every little thing in a relationship, I don't know if relationships are for you. So
let me get CJ and Big Rick. Oh, sorry, Mel, you already said what you wanted to say?
Yes.
Yes. And then
Okay.
Mr. Ilkanali goes last because I know he has something to say. Absolutely.
If she's working an air conditioning job and she's making more money and she's paying majority of the bills, then he can do some dishes.
Damn.
But if he's paying the majority of
We don't want to hear from CJ, bitch ass. I don't hear from CJ at all. I'm gonna go straight to Jas versus Pearl. Again.
You have a car. You are single. If something happens to the car, you might change the tire, right? Or ask a brother or something like that. But
Nigga, fatty love a
He
scenario.
loves a scenario.
I love
he loves a
hypothetical.
story. He loves a hypothetical because there's nothing real he can base it on. He can't look at
Not out of his life.
Out of his life, no, there's nothing.
Because he don't have a companion. I think, bro, one of the best things for me as a YouTuber was slowing down off this shit. I mean, I see how much time y'all spend on this shit, and y'all not anti-steal.
This is exhausting.
Y'all niggas don't have Benzes and nothing. You need to find another way to get to the money. Right? YouTube can make you a lot of money if you do it right, and you're not doing it right. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. Having a conversation with somebody like Jas, who you can probably pull a lot of intellectual conversation out of, a lot of historical conversation. She grew up in one of the biggest city, the third biggest city in the country. You niggas are not even from America.
At all.
You know how much history exists in Chicago alone? But instead of y'all having that conversation, and Pearl would know this too, being the fact that she was born here in Illinois as well. She just chooses to be on some racist shit. And I'm glad, to be honest, that that's the energy that she brought y'all niggas. I could just go watch the fucking highlight clip. I want to see the whole thing. So I want to see the whole thing so people can see what kind of person she is. And what kind of people that y'all are. What kind of man would invite Pearl to a conversation to have with black women? As a matter of fact, I low-key wanna let me show y'all something real quick. I wanna go to some of these racist comments now that Pearl made towards Jas and other black women. All right.
You know, when you're
Kind of black people have felonies. Half of black women have herpes. Like,
Hey, one second. Hey, hold on, Pearl. I invited you, right? And I told you already that the next topic would be black fatigue. We already addressed it. But what is the relevant part about making it about race when we're here about the relationships? Why go straight? That's twice. That's going to trigger people. And now if they start saying stuff about white people, now we're going to have a race war.
What I thought was that we were adults here and we could talk about facts, data, and statistics without getting upset. Maybe we're not. I don't know.
No.
If I'm being honest, I think you guys are overreacting. I think the guys are white knighting a little bit for the women. I don't think we need to get emotional because there's facts about race. And if you can't handle it, I can go. I don't mind.
Yeah, no, but Pearl.
They always do that to you, whether it's Andrew Wilson, Fatty, her. They don't respect you, broski. They look at you as a fucking underling. She would have never talked to Andrew Tate like that. Let's look at these highlights.
It just is what it is.
So you find you equate dominance with, you find a man that can dominate and harm a woman attractive?
That's one way that men describe it, or that's one way that men do it, and women do select those men. So I try not to apply morality to this, good or bad, it doesn't matter, because women do pick criminals. Criminals are men that have committed a violent crime are actually more likely. They are more likely to reproduce than men that haven't.
Yeah, I know.
So I didn't make.
We know because there's a lot of white women who have babies with criminals. There's a lot of white women who allow their children to be molested by their husbands and brothers and fathers. Did we not just see a white woman that was pregnant by the same man that her daughter was 12 years old? Girl, let's not go there. And that's what I would have said. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of white women that have had sex with their students.
Yeah.
That's in jail right now. Yeah. We know.
Yeah.
We know there's a lot of white women who have taken the fall for drug activity for their husbands. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Let's do a little Gemini chest. Just, for fun.
Yeah, we know. What about all the housewives who are white, committed crimes? The Chrisleys committed crimes. We know.
I like facts. Let's get some facts. Gemini, I'm watching Pearl Davis on YouTube, and she said that black men commit more SAs, so sexual assaults, than white men. Is that true? Let's see.
The claim that black men commit more sexual assaults than white men is asterisk not supported by available government statistics on sexual assault offenders in the United States. Data from U.S. government sources, such as the Bureau of Justice Statistics, BJS, and the U.S. Sentencing Commission, USSC, indicates that white individuals account for a greater absolute number and percentage of sexual assault perpetrators than black individuals. Here is a breakdown of the official data. 1. National Crime Victimization Survey, NCVS, data on offenders. Data from the NCVS, which captures both reported and unreported crimes in the U.S., consistently shows that sexual assault is primarily intraracial, meaning the victim and offender are typically of the same race. White perpetrators. The vast majority of sexual assault victimizations against white victims, who form the largest group of victims overall, are committed by white offenders.
Damn.
Black perpetrators. The vast majority of sexual assault victimizations against black victims are committed by black offenders. Because the U.S. population is predominantly white, the large number of intraracial assaults against white victims results in a higher overall absolute number of white perpetrators compared to black perpetrators. 2. Federal sentencing data. For cases processed in the federal court system, which handles a specific subset of sexual abuse crimes, the U.S. Sentencing Commission reports that, for the broad category of federal sexual abuse offenders, white individuals make up a larger percentage than black individuals. For example, in fiscal year 2021, white individuals accounted for 57.5% of those sentenced for federal sexual abuse offenses, while black individuals accounted for 16.1%.
Damn.
In summary, across national victimization surveys and federal sentencing data, the absolute number of white perpetrators of sexual assault or sexual abuse is higher than the absolute number of black perpetrators.
So
White men and white women out here doing way more than black people are. So I'm not trying to hear that.
according to Gemini, according to Google, it's still free. Last time I checked. White perpetrators are actually the ones doing these crimes, bro.
And most of the sexual assault and most of the child molesters are who? White men.
Yeah.
They're white men. They're not black men. They're white men.
They're white men, bro.
And when we do talk about women of sexual assault and molesters, guess who they are? White women. They're not black women.
Let's keep going.
This world, I didn't make women write love letters to Ted Bundy.
Has that been your experience? Like, are you attracted to criminals?
To be fair, I don't know many criminals, so that hasn't been my experience personally.
What about the people in your environment?
I've interviewed 1,000 people. A good chunk of them did, procreate and date men with felonies. That's not uncommon. So,
okay,
especially in the black community, if we're going to be.
Here we go. Here we fucking go.
Be honest. That's
I was on
comment. So I don't know why you're pretending to not know what I'm talking about. You can
know what you're talking about.
these simps, but you can't gaslight me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think you know anything about the black community, but I will say about the white community, it's a lot of white women that find, men who kill other women attractive. Those are the women that were
true, but I won't gaslight you about it. I won't gaslight you. I would say that's true. That's true. There are white women.
That's because you don't care about women at all. That's why you would automatically agree with that, even though it's true. The reason why you would automatically agree is not just because it's true, it's because you don't like women. They should have told you, Jas, what kind of person that Pearl has become. After Pearl got demonetized and lost all of her crew, which used to be Andrew Tate, fucking Melanie King, or what's the other one name? It was a whole bunch of people over there. MTR. The little fucking European black guy with the dreads. After the Nick Fuentes interview, the Nick Fuentes who just took Kanye West to the White House, but he didn't take Pearl. He ruined Pearl's fucking YouTube career. He came on there and said, "Hey, look, Tiger Girl, aren't you dating a black guy?" Yeah, that's why we don't accept you in our community anymore. He said a lot of other different things too. After that, she lost support from everybody and started fucking going crazy on Twitter.
You really need to start researching who you're sitting down talking to. Like, you really do.
Yeah, she's a super racist.
Yeah,
specifically against black people.
Had you came and asked us, we'd have told you.
Might want to avoid that
We'd have told you to avoid that. Exactly. I'd have told you.
She used to fuck with Anti.
Yeah.
I don't even see them working together no more.
No.
I think it'd be bad for Anton's image to be working with a woman. For his image, it's okay that she say fuck women, but it's not okay that she say fuck black men so often. Let me get that on that cut. Eventually, his audience, they will take issue to that. Let's keep going.
Not do that.
I can't hear you.
Yeah,
hold on, real quick. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna say it again. Hold on, real quick, Pearl.
I can't hear you while I'm talking. I don't even know why she even brought up the black community.
You can't say that until she lands. I want you to right now, we got strong personalities on the panel. Please let the person finish and then respond. You can't say the person interrupted you, and why you talking over me while I'm talking if you already interrupted the person. Let her finish. You the first person that respond. They can respond to her, Jas.
I think it's funny, Jas, that they checking you when she was up here literally talking shit about black people. And it's crazy because Ali is the baby daddy.
And I'm married. He created a baby mama, a broken home.
To this day, has not gotten married.
He won't. 10 years from now, he'll still be single.
He's fucking unbearable.
He is.
Genuinely unbearable. Let's continue, back.
You're the first person. Just let her land.
I did let her land.
No, you didn't let her land, Jas.
Okay.
It's fine. Let's start now.
No, like, do you really see, like, as a black woman, this is what pisses me off. You go over there, you have these conversations, and every time they disrespect you, every single time I watch you have conversations with them, they disrespect you. And they put this white woman above you every single time, or any other white woman, or anybody
who agree with
right, they have no respect for you. As you're a woman, they have no respect for that. And you're a black woman, they have no respect for that. And they really don't like black women who are intelligent.
And speak for themselves.
And speak for themselves. So I don't even understand why you even continue to subject yourself to these type of males. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't like the way they're treating you right now. And there's no one up here to back you up, even though this white, pale-faced looking ish is actually trying to talk BS about the black community. They don't care about the black community.
I'm not trying.
They are not.
She did.
They are not. They don't care about the black community. They don't care. She don't care. I asked her, why are you over here slumming in the black community? Oh, okay. That's because white men don't want you. They don't find you attractive.
I would have asked her, if you're going to talk shit about men who have children outside of wedlock, why did you accept this invitation from Ilkan Ali, who has the child out of wedlock? And if you're going to say black people, do we have to get into who's the biggest recipients of welfare?
Because we've seen those lines. And we seen that was a man on Judge Judy dating children from since they was 15. He has 7 wives and 20 children, and they all have been collecting food stamps and Medicaid. We can pull the clip for years.
Anytime we can pull the clip.
Anytime.
Let's get it.
Okay, well, you asked me why I brought it up, the black community, because you're black, so you would know. Because, like, I don't.
That is first of all,
it's like the same reason you brought up the white community, because I'm white. I have eyes, you know.
If you're done, first of all, that's very disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
This
No,
was
it's
a
not.
conversation about.
Yes, it is.
No, it's very
Hey, friends, we don't need ad libs. Jas can handle it. Let her handle it.
Go ahead.
So, like I said, we
we're
were talking
offended. Next.
Go ahead, Jas. Let Jas finish, please. Let's go ahead, Jas.
I will. Yeah, go ahead.
She said, y'all gonna lie. You're offended. Next. Child. The answer to your question, Jas, is yes, they're going to definitely allow it.
Yeah.
I've known Fatty and Ali since they was puppies. When Jay Prince put them niggas on. I still got the videos of Fatty crying at Jay Prince. I love you, Jay Prince. They acting like they big dogs to you because you new to this. You fucking with some lames right now. Ali is a Turkish baby daddy.
A disgrace to his kind. Because he didn't marry her and he got a child out of wedlock. That's a disgrace to them.
Torbe said, hey.
Hey, Couture.
Like I said, I'm not about to go too much into the past, but yeah, this is very disrespectful. It's only gonna get more disrespectful. Let's go.
Jas,
So, like I said, we were speaking about relationships in general. Nobody said anything about black or white until you brought it up, and for what reason, I don't know. It didn't add anything to the conversation. First of all, you're speaking on the nature of women and how we are all naturally attracted to men who are criminals, and then you made a point to say,
in particular, yeah.
excuse me, no, that is not the case at all for black women. Now, if you're talking about people that are in poverty, people that live in certain situations, and
60% of black men have been arrested by the.
Can you stop cutting her off?
I'm like, you know what else who like black criminals? White bitches.
But
White women.
Even what they was about to say, babe, she's still cutting her off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She won't let her fully make a point. Fatty, she don't respect your panel. at least you don't respect your panel. And that's why y'all had to go off at the end. This is why people don't want to work with y'all, bro, because y'all be so much of dick riders. Y'all willing to just work with anybody just who used to have a name. She don't got a name no more, big dog. She wasn't like me. Her shit didn't get taken. Nobody fuck with Shorty no more.
No
But part of that, don't y'all understand?
Yeah.
Don't y'all understand? The red pill space is built like people like her. Why don't she have those same black listeners? Because she's on Twitter calling niggas monkeys every day.
So she's pigeonholed herself into a square, a box.
And the white man don't want her.
And the white man don't want her.
They don't want to listen to her. Why would they listen to her? She's unattractive.
Yeah.
They don't care about women at all, hardly any fucking way. But especially an ugly one.
I'm just saying, the fact that you're talking about, oh, black women love criminals. You know who else love criminals too? All the white bitches that got babies by black men. And I'd have been like, y'all the fastest growing group of single baby mamas. You absolutely right. You absolutely right. All y'all biracial kids coming out, spoiling your community, poisoning your community. Girl, you ain't even got no baby. Do your room work? Why you ain't got a man? Why your hair so thin? You ugly brunette. I wouldn't have been respectful to her. For what? Why? There would have been no respect. I'd have called her all out her names, everything so bad to the point where he'd have to privatize this. Or they would have to drop me.
Exactly, Couture. Those white tea women love a criminal.
Love a criminal. Literally had Chloe on what's called says like, oh, I've never had so many black in my hand in my life. What are you talking about? White girls love BBCs and they face in their mouth and they asshole. Are you kidding me? There's a whole genre. Y'all the biggest porn stars. White women are. Y'all literally make the porn industry. Maybe you should go over and do that. Her.
Lord have mercy. And then looking at your fucking Instagram, girl, and your Twitter, you still trash. This is what she posted the other day. So I went from this
bad
to this.
body looking. No, girl, bye. Get out of here.
You think you bad?
You are not. You're not, girl.
Oh my God.
You're not. Your hair is extremely thin. You look like you Asian.
We don't want to bully you. We don't want to get flack bullying. Let's continue.
In certain situations, and
60% of black men have been arrested by the.
Can you stop cutting her off?
Hey, one sec. Hey, friend, one second. I got you.
He's cutting me off, Ali.
I got you, Jas. You don't have to ask. I got you.
Fatty, I think it's crazy that you getting aggressive and loud with her. But if you see the behavior, if you had her, why didn't you correct it in real
She
time?
didn't have to say nothing. You can cut her mic, literally. Mute her ass.
I know that they know that because
They can mute her.
If I jumped on their channel and did all this shit, they'd be
would
dropping
mute you.
niggas in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and they would drop you. I would drop her.
Yeah, I can go in Fatty chat right now. As soon as this go live, I'm gonna get fucking timed out by every moderator in chat. Come up on the panel, he gonna drop me down. Come on, bro. You don't got her. You don't respect her. You don't give a fuck about her.
At all.
You feel like she's replaceable. Just tell her that. You say, Jas, don't give a fuck about you. We using you because we don't have pretty women in our lives. Anton just gave us to handed us you know what I'm saying, like a hole in the street. That's how y'all think. Same thing with Mika, same thing with Jas. Y'all just cycle the women from one show to the next. And y'all don't even respect what the fuck they say. Y'all, you know every time they bring Jas on, they know what the fuck she gonna say.
Yeah.
And still they bring her on just to push back into the same shit over and over and over and over. And do shit like this where they continue to show her they have absolutely no respect for her.
No.
Let's continue, babe.
Sorry.
You all right?
Crashing out.
Bro, just,
My bad.
just make some notes, bro. Let her finish.
My
Go
bad.
ahead, Jas.
That's my fault.
It's fine. Go ahead, Jas. Uninterrupted.
it's just weird that you would even have to bring up a race of people to even have the conversation. What lets me know that you don't really have information on the conversation. You're just spewing points to try to get a rise out of people because that's all you know. As it pertains to why women choose the women they want or the kind of men that they date, there are so many different reasons for that. You can't equate a person that has a felony to them being a violent criminal. That's not always the case, because I agree there are some people that marry men and women that have felonies in their background. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are violent. And then to say that Black women are the most prone to violent criminals within our community, you don't know shit about our community, Pearl. And if we're going to talk about what's happening, if we're going to make it about a race thing, let's figure out what's going on in these white communities, in these white homes, when you all are raising all the mass shooters, y'all raising kids that are taking guns to shoot at other kids, y'all going into public spaces. And I'm sure you're going to talk about Black on Black crime or whatever, but we can debunk all of that because that's through proximity. The point is that you didn't have to make it about Black or white. Keep it general, because it's very disrespectful for you to try to pigeonhole Black women when you don't know any of us at all, to make that assumption that that's what we are prone to. None of these women on this stage, myself, Tyranny, or even Athena, are dating any man that is of a criminal or that are violent. So watch what you say up here. You got a really smart mouth. And if you're going to have the conversation, try to be respectful. And all this trying to get me to hurry up, I'm going to take my motherfucking time.
Oh my God. Can we just
Right?
Hey, there was a
Nah, it's DJ talking. Not a man can't. Oh.
Don't forget they raising all the child molesters too. They raising the mass shooters. They raising all the child molesters too. They raising all the oppressors too. They raising all the men that are misogynistic too. They raising all of them. They raising all the men that make the laws too to oppress women.
They raised Charlie.
They raised Charlie Kirk
and Tyler Robinson
and Nick Fuentes. Yeah, and the other one. What's his other name? Oh, guess who else they raised?
Tyler Robinson.
Yeah, guess who else they raised? They raised all the involuntary incels too. All those white boys too.
Yeah. Y'all gotta be careful, bro. Y'all wild out here.
Yeah.
Portugal, get your panel together, bro. Tighten up, bro. Damn.
She has the hey, friends. We don't need it. When she lands, Pearl will have all the chance to reply. Everybody going to be quiet. Go ahead.
See, I tried to make this into a show, and then she shitted on black men. Let me get to that part for my wife. Got to pick up the kids.
We need the convictions, because you're not become a criminal because you were arrested. You become a criminal when you get convicted.
33% of Black people have felonies.
What's the percentage?
33%.
Approximately 33% of African American adult males have a felony record, which includes those who have been convicted of crimes. It's 33% of adult males. So
Okay, let's fact check again. Fuck. What is the percentage of white males versus black males who have committed crimes in America?
Crime statistics are often reported as arrest rates or offender percentages rather than the percentage of a demographic group that has committed a crime. Arrest rates per capita. Black Americans are arrested at 2.6 times the per capita rate of all other Americans for all offenses, with even higher ratios for crimes like murder and robbery. Offender percentage in incidents. For non-fatal violent crimes in 2018, Black persons accounted for about 29% of offenders in NCVS data, while white persons accounted for about 52%.
Damn.
Arrested percentage, UCR. In 2018, Black persons made up 33% of persons arrested for non-fatal violent crimes, while white persons made up 45.9%.
And that's where they got the 33% from. That's where y'all got the 33% from. They were arrested for non-violent crimes.
So that could be anything: traffic ticket. That could be disputes. That could be
civil court, shit.
Yeah,
all kinds of
shit. That could be child support court that you got arrested for. Like that could be all kinds of stuff. That could be that you missed the court date and then they came and got you and arrested you, and you have to go back to court and they free. You got out. Like that could be for all kinds of stuff. Jesus, that's why people don't count arrests. Because I can get arrested just for them thinking. What about how many people have been pulled over because they was mistaken identity on something and they got arrested and they figured out it wasn't that person, they got let go.
Hey, my whole point is, why not just do a little bit of research like I just did, and you can just get the truth. Let's go. Let's hear more racism.
That's right. I really wanted to say something else. So Pearl is not wrong. Most Black women are more attracted to. They have a higher propensity to be attracted to those men. I don't know why y'all got offended and expect.
Shut up. What are you talking about? A higher propensity? Meaning what? Like, meaning what? Is there a part of our brain that says, yeah, if a man slaps you, that makes you want to date him? Shut up. You stupid. Blackmail you.
So are you trying to convince me that if I go inside my wife's hair right now, that'll make her more attracted to me?
Black men are so racist. You know what else this just made me think of? It makes me think of when white people used to say, oh, Black people have a higher propensity for pain. That's that same line of thought. It's so racist. And this is why I say Black men are the white supremacy of the Black community. They act just like white racist women.
Why would you ever think that hitting your woman would make y'all grow closer?
That's crazy to me. And then you have no facts that there's no facts to say that, we like violent men. Like, what are you talking about? Anyone is prone for violence, men or women.
So, CJ, I would like to see you put it that word. If you have a wife, bring her on camera.
Smack the hell out of her.
Smack the shit out of her.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see if she say, I love you more, CJ.
Let's see if that happens.
Or let's see if she call fucking police on your ass and have you arrested for assault. Good luck.
Black power. That's where this racist shit come from. Like I told y'all before, it's the Black women that want us get us into this racist shit. Can I finish?
Can you coon later?
It's the Black women that want us to get us into this race shit.
Just let them land.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Not Jim Crow, not slavery, not white people feeling they're superior than Blacks and coming up with all types of systems and everything to be put in place. No, racism comes from Black women.
Not systematic racism and structural racism. Medical racism.
As we've been seeing play out this
on the
week,
fucking news.
On the news,
yep.
Like crazy.
It's all Black women fault.
All Black women fault.
Can't make this shit.
And this is why I say I won't march for none of you niggas ever. I'll never march for none of you niggas.
Child.
Ever.
I can't stand y'all niggas sometimes, bro.
I can't stand y'all niggas.
I'll be on this bitch wilding. Saying any damn thing. But let's keep going.
Of crimes is 33% of adult males. So
I really want to
say convicted. Wrong. We just put it up, baby. It said arrested. You fucking fat little liar. Let me keep going.
Say something else. So Pearl is not wrong. Most Black women are more attracted to. They have a higher propensity to be attracted to those men. I don't know why y'all got offended and expect Black power. That's where this racist shit come from. Like I told y'all before, it's the Black women that want us get us into this racist shit. Can I finish?
Can you coon later?
Black women that want us to get us into.
Thank you, Tyranny. I'm
Tyranny
tired of you
can you coon later?
I'm tired of you raccoon looking bald headed. Ooh.
Ask a nigga, can he coon later? It's crazy.
Like, yeah, do that later, bro. On your own time.
That's why I gotta love Tyranny, man. She always do what she's supposed to do out here in these streets.
So it just don't make no sense. And then the thing about it, there's no way he can quantify that.
No, not at all.
There's no way. There's no way he can quantify that or prove that. There's not going to be any data that shows that, Black women have a higher level of pain.
No.
Nothing. That's so racist.
No, it is. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Against your own kind. You know what? Your mother should have had an AB with you. You shouldn't even exist.
Definitely should have got rid of your little ass.
You should have got rid of your ass.
Knowing you was gonna grow up and talk about Black women like that, it's crazy.
You got rid of your ass.
It's
Hold on, just let him land.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We control. Hey, Tyranny, don't mute yourself if I mute you. Go ahead, CJ.
So yeah, I think they want to get us into a war that we can't win, so they can go and be with the white man, and that's a different topic. But sorry.
So he just admitted that black men weak.
I was just gonna say that.
They want to get into a war we can't win.
We can't win. Thank you for letting us know that you niggas is weak. Is what I've always said. That's why I say you weak, y'all on the bottom. Y'all get an F in every category as fathers, husbands, as mates, as protectors, and providers. Y'all get an F. You guys are failures.
Now we know CJ got no heart.
No heart. You scary ass ninja.
Boy, weak as hell.
Weak as hell. We know you scared. Thank you for letting us come. Thank you for confirming it. But now we know you scared.
They got Jas face. They got her hand over her fucking face. Nah.
You clown. Scary ass.
Scary as hell.
Get on your knees and open your mouth for that white calm.
Thank God Jon Snow and the rest of these niggas out here didn't think that way. The North would never been won.
At all. Even with that stupid faith you have.
Weak.
Tyranny, do you have a chance to reply, and then I'll get the best of the people that haven't talked, especially Big Rick, right? What did CJ said that was wrong? It's a battle of ideas. 1 second, Tyranny. Remember, this is the battle of ideas. You have uninterrupted time to prove CJ that what he said is wrong. No name calling for now. Later we can do it. Let's prove CJ wrong. Why is he wrong that most black women are attracted to this type of man?
Pearl, no, we're not attracted to them. Their men want us. That's why they really hate us, because they can't.
That was not the question.
That's it.
That was
but
not
I'm
the
proving
question.
him wrong.
That was not the question. No,
Caucasian men
Tyranny, you
love
have to be.
black
One
women.
sec. I talk again.
Now she gotta answer the question how you want her to, bro. That's why I stopped watching y'all, bro.
Man, this is clown shit.
Shit so goofy.
He
man.
trash. He trash. He
Yeah.
invited trash. Like,
Man.
Tyranny,
Yeah,
one
she
second.
making my
Tyranny,
point
1 second, Tyranny.
Half of black women have herpes. Like,
What?
Yeah,
One
she
second.
making my
Tyranny,
point
1
back.
second, Tyranny.
half of black women have herpes. Like,
Okay, let's do it again. Gemini, I was listening to Pearl Davis, and she said that 50% of black women in America have herpes. Is that true?
Yes. Estimates from national surveys on the herpes simplex virus type 2, HSV2, which causes most genital herpes, have shown that the prevalence is about 48% among African American women in the US.
What do you guys say about that, man?
what I say about that is that how many of those women were married and in relationships and black men running around here not getting themselves checked and spreading disease? Also, it says half of black women have herpes. Who gave it to them? You don't even know. Was it white man, Hispanic man, mixed man, multiracial man? You don't even know that. A lot of women I know that have herpes, they were in marriages and in relationships thinking they can sleep with their husband.
I'm willing to bet more white women
I
got.
bet you more white women have herpes. Do the stats on that. How many white women have herpes?
Yeah, we got to put that in right now. Right fucking now.
Do the stats on that. Oh, and also, before you can say that, when we say herpes, y'all got to understand there's different forms and different types of herpes simplex virus. There's different types of it. So, and on top of that, how do you know some people aren't born with it? Some children can be born with it. But go ahead, pull up the stat for white women.
Say less. All right, let's go. So, Gemini, how many white women in America have herpes?
Approximately 15.9% of non-Hispanic white women aged 14 to 49 in the United States have genital herpes, HSV2, according to 2015-2016 CDC data. Prevalence for any herpes, including HSV1, which often causes oral herpes but can cause genital, is higher, with an age-adjusted prevalence of 36.9% for HSV1 among non-Hispanic white persons aged 14 to 49 in the same period.
Well, I feel like they're breaking it down between.
Ask about the porn industry.
How many white women in the porn industry have herpes?
Specific data on the herpes prevalence for non-Hispanic white women in the sex work industry in the U.S. is not readily available. However, general studies indicate prevalence of genital herpes, HSV2, for non-Hispanic white women in the U.S. general population, age 14 to 49.
Man, I might have to give it to Pearl on that one. Fuck you.
Hey, one second. One second. No, one second. Pearl.
Hey, for real.
No. Hey, everybody. One second.
I'm out because she's here.
Now, 1 second. Stop talking.
Jas said, I'm out.
So look up gonorrhea. It says that more white women have gonorrhea than black women. Non-Hispanic black women have a significant higher gonorrhea rate than non-Hispanic white women.
I know that they look at something.
Non-Hispanic black women have a higher rate of primary and secondary syphilis than non-Hispanic white women. So white women have a lot of STDs too. They do.
Every day they get them.
The largest racial/ethnic disparity in PES and syphilis for women is not among white women, but for example, American Indians, American Alaskan Natives are much relatively higher. Oh, we don't forget about HPV associated cancers. Non-Hispanic white women do not have the highest, for example, as non-Hispanic women. So it's breaking down.
I don't care to talk about who got the most diseases. Let's go.
Pearl.
Hey, for real.
No. Hey, everybody. One second.
I'm out because she's here.
Now, 1 second. Stop talking. Pearl, let me ask you something, Pearl. Are you trying to get the reaction of us?
No.
One second, Pearl. I'm asking you a serious question, right? Because we had you on the panel once, and Andrew Wilson was with us, right? And Andrew Wilson all of a sudden starting to do FUBU remarks and talking about black brands and all that. And I asked him, hey, brother, I see your content all the time. You usually don't talk like this. So my question is, and be honest about it, is there any other statements you're doing today, statements that are made to trigger the crowd that you have right now?
I actually came here prepared because I thought the topic was black fatigue. So I came prepared with stats, facts, data, and statistics. I came,
but the topic is not black fatigue, right?
That's what we spoke about.
But is the topic black fatigue?
That's what you told me the topic was.
No. I'm asking. 1 second, please. Is the topic black fatigue?
No, I invited. Hold on, Pearl. I invited.
Completely disrespecting y'all niggas. They over there completely disrespecting y'all niggas, bro. What's up, Marcy? Let's get it.
Right? And I told you already that the next topic would be black fatigue. We already addressed it. But what is the relevant part about making it about race when we're here about the relationships? Why go straight? That's twice. That's going to trigger people. And now if they start saying stuff about white people, now we're going to have a race war. We want to have the conversation and intentional about the relationships, but it is turning into...
Nigga, you weak. She want to have a race war. That's why she doing what she doing. That's why she... Baby, what you looking at?
No.
Are you on ChatGPT looking at that shit still?
No. So I did find something. So... because I had to know white women are more prevalent for HPV, chlamydia, genital herpes, HSV2, and trichomonas, gonorrhea, and syphilis. They have higher levels and rates of that amongst them. Because why? They're hoes and they sleep around. Because you had to look up the stats because they go to the doctors, right? They get better healthcare than us, right? So the stats would be there for them. And I just found it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So I just looked it up. Like, yeah.
All right, well, there you go. They got the facts. Child. I just feel like the racist conversation is fucking dead anyway.
And you itches pass syphilis onto y'all babies when they're born at a higher rate than anybody else.
Than anybody else.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that too.
Yeah, because they sleep around and they'll sleep with anyone. That's why she was with the nasty looking black man she was with.
Giving that little white pussy up. Child. The fact that y'all niggas that had sex with Pearl is crazy.
A race conversation instead of a relationship conversation. That's all we're addressing. We want to have the conversation, but it's becoming a race conversation.
It's interesting.
We will have the race conversation, the black conversation. Hold on real quick, Big Rick. We want to have the black and white conversation, but when it's almost like it's said to instigate or stir something up, it seems like it's becoming racial. You're saying something.
What I thought was that we were adults here and we could talk about facts, data, and statistics without getting upset. Maybe we're not. I don't know.
No. If I did,
he's not that, right?
Yeah,
For example,
you don't
off the cuff.
Just because the girls are getting upset.
No, that's not. Pearl, that's not the case, right? For example, we were having a
if one of them
we were
said,
having
just
a
like
conversation about criminals, and you say black woman after herpes. Like it's a very
That's true. Because she said that she actually brought it up first, and you guys are talking to me. She brought it up first.
No,
'cause she
Pearl,
said,
you brought up the fact that black women like criminals, and then when she said,
That's
what if
true.
she said that
That's
white women
true.
like men who smell like dogs? Then it becomes racial.
I don't mind. That's okay. I don't get offended. One side's getting offended.
Okay, as long but
she's telling you she don't care. She don't care about y'all niggas show. She don't care about the quality. She wants y'all niggas show to look racial. She wants y'all niggas to be at the bottom like how she was, not fucking, you know what I'm saying, not being able to grow because of this racial shit. I don't know why y'all keep even entertaining this bitch, bro. I don't.
But look, just know that if that happens, then it becomes a racial conversation.
Okay, so
But
what?
then
We
you
came
can't
here to talk about.
no. But what happens is if
We
we
were
have a
talking
racial
about
conversation,
relations.
then it makes everybody else. First of all, I don't care about how we look in regards to money and all them things. I do care about how people respect themselves. So we should be able to have a respectful conversation without making it racial, blatantly racial.
Nobody
not being factual,
racial
making
but
it blatant
you.
racial.
Okay, well,
Y'all didn't give Tyranny as much shit when she made it racial the other day with me.
Well, one second. One second. I want to hear from her and see what she thinks about what we said.
You got a good point.
Well, if I'm being honest with you,
Man never has a point.
if I'm being honest, I think you guys are overreacting. I think the guys are white knighting a little bit for the women. I don't think we need to get emotional because there's facts about race. And if you can't handle it, I can go. I don't mind.
Yeah, no, but Pearl, the thing is, we are not being.
She don't give a fuck about you, Fatty. If you guys can't handle her, you know, being called fucking coons and stuff every day, yeah, I can leave, man. If you guys don't want me talking shit about black women all day and saying despicable fucking things about your culture, I can fucking leave, man. I don't give a fuck about you guys any fucking way. Child.
Emotional because let me give you an example of 1 second, please. 1 second, please.
I'm gonna bounce.
No, it's fine. Let me just let me tell you one thing, Pearl, before you go, Pearl. So
don't. I'll go.
So hey, please, 1 second. So that's the thing, right, Pearl? If I was playing the same game that you are playing, I would say you know about these things because you are the one that dated the black bum, a black homeless man. Right, I would literally come out of the woodwork because I know your story.
God forbid I help.
Right, and these not black women that are just addicted to black bums. You are addicted to a black bum because that was the person that you actually dated for a bunch of years, right? So
I help the homeless.
So you admitting, God forbid I helped the homeless. So you admit that you dated a black man that was a fucking bum and a homeless? They've been the phone for the last 20 minutes.
I am at the camera.
Good work, Team Portugal. Good work.
No, he was not homeless.
No, he actually wasn't, but that's what everyone says.
He was sleeping on your house.
No, it's not the full. I mean, it doesn't matter, but
yes, but my point is this, Pearl. We are treating you with respect. You can definitely touch on race. We can literally do shows about race, put the table to you, and you can do whatever you want. But if we are going to try to either get clippable moments or something like that, we know more about you than you know about us. So if you want to go there, we can go there. I take my gloves off and we can do whatever we want. And if nobody can be offended because of black this and black that, you are going to talk about the time where you were fucking a black homeless man, a fat motherfucker that you were having in your house, right?
Fatty, you're fat too. It's like
absolutely. You have no titties and no ass. You are mad at me because I have more titties than you. That's why you're mad, right?
We could go back.
That's why you're mad, right? Because I have more titties than you.
So again, I thought we were adults so that we could talk about.
Oh, we are deaf.
Oh, now you mad because it give you a little bit of heat, huh? Now you mad about that. You don't like that. Good job, Team Portugal. That's the vice president of the Black House that I remember. Oh God.
I'm glad
the adults.
You glad what, man?
I'm just saying I'm glad he going at her.
I'm glad you checked her ass.
I have to do some little more digging because I'm not gonna sit up and let you, a white woman, when I know you bitches is whores and the way y'all get down and suck any and everything around here, including black BBCs. I'm not gonna let y'all say it. So according to the CDC, the most STIs that white women are suffering from higher than any other race someone right now is HPV, chlamydia, herpes, trichomonas, gonorrhea, and syphilis, and most of y'all babies are being born with syphilis.
More than black women babies.
More than black women babies. No, I had to do some more research on that. No, because I know if they're receiving more care and better care than us, then that means they're going to the doctor for this stuff. So I had to do it. That's why I had to give me a little bit of time to find it. Like, no, I'm not trying to hear you, girl.
All right. Let's go.
Let me ask you something. What do you think about black fatigue?
All right, so I do appreciate you guys having me on. I really do.
Can you say what you think about black fatigue before you go?
I really did want to do this, but apparently
This is why you should research her, Jas.
Thank you guys so much for having me on. If you want to do my channel,
this is why you should have researched her. Because remember what show she was on with them girls, and they made her cry, and she walked off. And
that was
what show was that? It was so good.
That was Brittany Renner.
Yeah, they made her cry, and she couldn't handle it with them girls. They was like, absolutely not.
It was on her ass.
It was on her neck. And she, you guys don't want me here. I'm gonna go. She got up and walked off in that ugly red looking dress for her bad body built looking self.
That was completely on her ass.
Yep. And she cried and walked off.
Hey, Pearl, if we came on your show and started talking about white men and white women, you would have had a problem. That's so disingenuous.
This is Sparta!
Hey, let me and Ali handle it, and then you guys got it, okay?
Can you bring me up there real quick? Can you bring
Absolutely, Ali. Let me and Ali handle it, and then you got it.
That's what happens when y'all bring people up who don't give a fuck about y'all. All that shit y'all be doing, trying to keep me and other people out of the space, only for y'all to bring people to y'all channels who don't respect y'all at all. I'd rather only have me and my wife over here than have a motherfucker over here that's gonna blatantly disrespect me and my wife.
Well, that won't happen because personally, to me, if you want to call names, let's go. Because I'd have tore that white woman to shreds.
Of course.
I'd have ripped her to shreds. I wouldn't have been nice about it either.
Why even go through all of that shit?
When instead of instead of that, just not have her on. I would never sit down and speak to someone like her. I personally feel I'm better than her.
No, I know you are, man.
I am. I would never sit down.
Look better, more education.
Yeah.
Body better.
Yeah. She come from ugly parents, and she's ugly.
Yeah.
In her own words, the people don't even want her. They don't even talk to her. This woman has no friends.
Let's finish this up. We almost done with this one.
Let her disrespect her.
Hey, Jas, you don't have to go. Jas, do you have two coaches? Jas, do you see, Jas? We right now lost a bunch of money, a bunch of clicks, a bunch of clout because he wasn't sitting well with us the way that she was talking about black people. Do you really?
Y'all don't give a damn.
He mad as hell.
Right. Y'all don't give a damn about black people.
Jas, now he mad as hell too because let me go back. They lost a bunch of views, a bunch of clips, a bunch of clout, which is all they wanted. Jas, she there to tell the truth about black history and black power. They not there for that, Mama Sita. They are there for what Fatty just said. Money, views, clout. Money, views, clout.
I think you have to coach me and Ali about dealing with this shit. We're already doing. Okay, so just chill. It's fine.
We're gonna be addressing like on content too as well too, because now it's blatant that she does find ways to be racist because there's things that she says that
you didn't know that before. That wasn't apparent to you before when she was on Twitter talking shit about black people with Myron Gaines who work with Anton Daniels.
It's amazing to me that white women can come on here and say all kind of shit about black men. The moment that black women say anything about black men, y'all want to jump down our throats. Y'all literally want to fight us. Y'all literally want to hop up in our faces and call us all type of names. This is why I say y'all racial self-esteem is so low. Your racial esteem is so low. It really is.
And nigga CJ said we can't win a war against the white man. And they want us to lose.
His racial self-esteem is so low.
But he said that y'all want us to lose the war so y'all can be with white men. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all, you want your sons and all that whole black race to die just so y'all can be with white men. Oh my fuck.
I wouldn't listen. I would throw him. I would push him off. I wouldn't care.
That's why I stopped listening to him.
Yeah.
He always over there, bro. He talking bullshit.
Yeah, no, you sound stupid.
Mark ass little nigga.
That are actual truthful, and it seems like, and CJ, I see you shaking your head, but when you have, if I go on her show, blatantly start talking about Andrew Wilson or Pearl, their race, their women, and their men, that's looking to race bait. And the fact you can sit there, CJ, and go like this and not know that's what she's doing, that's, and you a black man.
Let me. CJ been weak.
Right.
Y'all expecting a man who's weak to show you strength? He weak.
Look at him. He look like a roach.
Jesus. Right.
He look weak. His neck look weak. He don't even look like he have muscles in his face.
Yeah, boy, soft.
Look at his shoulders. He don't even have broad shoulders. He physically looks weak.
On the inside, you know what I'm saying? That nigga name would be Melissa.
All the ladies, y'all heard it right here. He's weak. Okay. So black women, stay away from him. Okay, stay away from him.
Jesus Christ.
Because he is weak. Because I thought y'all say the man unprotected and provider. He ain't providing nothing. He damn sure ain't protecting nothing.
I ain't protecting the motherfucking thing. All right, let's keep going. I don't got time for this shit. Stop.
I don't agree.
You can respond.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
You can respond when I'm done. This does make me angry when it's this the only thing about black men that does trigger me about the fact that when black women say something, we can respond to it and counter it, give data and say, hey man, she not true. When does a white woman, a white man say something? You know what?
Yeah.
That's true. That's exactly how black men are. This is the point. I'm not saying everything she's not saying is not truthful. She says some things that are truthful and needed as well too. But when you blatantly go into a space and make it about race, that is race baiting, and it does become racial because there was no reason for her to say y'all love them more than y'all love them. Criminals more than black women. Stop, CJ. I said you can land after me. I don't do you like that, right? You know me personally. It's I go in her spaces and go, hey, y'all love them mass shooters. Y'all love them men that smell like dogs. If I start doing that, I'm blatantly trying to trigger them based on race. She could have the conversation and address black women and white women and all women by just speaking on the facts. This is not a platform, contrary to popular opinion, when people try to seem like we try to bash black women. That's not what we're trying to do. If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. But if you're making it blatant about race, that's what they're doing. And CJ, you tell me what was.
They ain't
I didn't hear y'all say anything about white women. I didn't hear anything come about Asian women. I didn't hear anything come about Native American women. I didn't hear anything come up about Latin women. I didn't hear anything come about biracial women. I only heard black women. That is it.
And now y'all want to check her after she violated y'all niggas. Can't make this shit up. I gotta pick up my kids son. We done with this one.
What's the point of her saying that black women like criminals more than anybody? What's the point of saying that? If it's not racial,
talking to black people.
No, let me finish.
He was trying to back up what was.
Hold on, Melanie, hold on, please. No,
you will have the chance to reply to Melanie.
It's crazy.
So if y'all want to have a live debate on this, after Jas said what she said yes, white women are like that too. But I'm owning it. What was the point of saying it though? That y'all like criminals more the most? Y'all like the criminals the most? What was the point of saying it?
She's talking to black people. She was backing up her point with saying that. And we let the women, this is my point. We let the black women get so emotional about nonsense that they get this. I answered your first question. I'm going to expound. I'm trying to expound, Ali. You got to talk for 2 minutes and I get to talk for 2 minutes.
I didn't ask you that. You know me too.
I answered your question.
I said, what was the point of bringing up race into it?
She was expounding her point and she's talking to black people.
But we were talking about relationships amongst all people.
No, we're not. That is not what we're doing. No, it's not. That is not what we're doing when we're up here talking. Cut it out.
Okay, that's right. One second.
It's clear that CJ and fucking Melanin are the anti-black ones. And Jas, you just in the wrong crowd, my baby. I know you want to build your channel. And listen, maybe you won't build it with me, but you damn sure shouldn't be building with these niggas. That's a fact. Let's go.
Friends, hey, we're going. 1 second, friends. We are going to have the conversation, right? So CJ and Melanie, you can actually go next, and we can have a conversation about this. So CJ, if I go to the white spaces all the time, you see me there, right? Mm-hmm. Imagine that I'm going there, and we're just talking about relationships overall, right? And I say this. Y'all white women are a bunch of hoes because I ran through you when I was in college. All of y'all sucking dick and all that shit. One second, TJ. Do you think the woman on that panel and the white man on that panel are not going to feel triggered and they're not going to start talking about how black people
They say it all the time. They say it all the time. First of all, second of all,
answer 1 second. TJ wants to talk. Hey, CJ, we're not going. Hey, CJ, calm down. I'm talking to you. This is not a heated debate. This is a conversation. Don't fight. No, I know, but you are too. We are calm. Like no, CJ. I don't want nobody to clip this shit and think that we are just screaming at each other. Everybody calm. The issue was resolved. Let's talk with each other. Like answer what I said and then go quickly. Like, do you think that those people that are literally fighting every day now they show that actually they're worse than us? They doxing each other, they canceling each other. It was the Andrew Wilson Sarah situation. They calling each other names, they robbing money from each other. Like, do you think
Andrew Wilson and Charlie situation was crazy? This girl Charlie basically did all her research, and that's Andrew Wilson wife, exposing the fact that Andrew Wilson wife has, I think, three baby daddies. I got the clip here already. Nate, we about to get ready to get off. Nate, we got to pick up the kids, but I'm going live again later.
that those people that just like us, do you think if I go to their space and I start talking shit about white women in specific, that the man and the woman on the panel either are not going to freak out or try to retaliate and talk about black people and how black people are burglars and criminals and all that shit? Like, what do you think happens?
Can I give more than one
and
word?
Interrupted.
You steal the mic. Thank you. Most people, it depends, the people, but we got to learn how to get out of our emotions from this shit. Disattach our emotions. Women are emotional, so we listen to them have an emotional reaction to her saying black people, and now we got to jump up and defend them. She was right. We are being white knights for women and their emotions, which doesn't make sense. She has the right to say black people are this way because she's talking to black people, and she has the right to say it. Feel me? It's not like she didn't do anything wrong, and y'all just flipped out, and y'all, I don't know why.
Hey, CJ,
I think something wrong with this nigga CJ.
I think something's wrong with him too. And he thinks white people are better than him. That's why he's scared of white people. He thinks they're superior. He's scared of white people.
He definitely scared of white men.
And if they had to come back and take a slave, you're gonna be the first one to go.
No, he gonna give himself up.
Yeah, he giving himself up.
If the white man say get on your knees, he gonna be down there.
He gonna be down there with his mouth open,
on God,
his ass up,
on God,
with no Vaseline.
In his mind, he can't win.
Yeah, he's already said it.
He already said, I literally can't win, bro. In his mind, it's over. Why would I put myself in a situation where I can lose? I ain't gonna do that. Let's go. This shit is crazy. We're about to get out of here now.
Yeah. I don't even really need to see no more of him. We can go. Because I hate listening to stupid black males who know they're weak and who know they're inferior.
Breaking news. The House voted to release the Epstein files.
No. First off, that means nothing. You know why it means nothing to me? Because now it has to go to the Senate. And the Senate have to all agree on it. And then from there, guess who desk it goes to from there? The convicted felon, twice impeached.
And he's not
that guy. And if he don't sign to release, we already know what's up. So it doesn't.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
I don't care listening to CJ. This is one black man I can care less of. I don't care if he go, take that good old dirt nap. I don't care about this man. I don't. Because this would be the type of man to sell you into slavery.
Absolutely.
Because he's scared. And I don't need to be around a man that thinks that has extremely low or no racial esteem for himself and his people.
No, nobody wants to be around him.
No one wants to be around him.
Because he's weak.
Very.
He's a fucking he's a detriment.
Imagine if he was in Jim Crow. They'll be able to take his family, take his stuff,
take everything
from him. Exactly.
Rape his kids, rape his wife.
Rape his kids, rape his wife. Yeah.
He won't care.
Abuse them every time.
He'd be the one that you think got your back and he set you up. White people down there and they fucking you over.
Yeah.
We're not looking at stacking smoke.
Nope.
This nigga's weak as hell.
It's hell.
Jesus Christ. All right, with that being said, we are out of here, y'all. Peace. What's up, Freya?